I've never found a love like this. There it is. I've never found a love like this.
Hello everybody, welcome back to E20 Zone TV, the place to be when West Ham have had a win. I will say that. I hope everyone's doing all well out there in the world and you're all good. But West Ham have won a game. And do you know what? I'm over the moon. Like, it's about time. It wasn't a brilliant, superb performance, but it was a clinical display from one man in particular. I thought, I will get into the game shortly, but some of the players were absolutely excellent, and I'll be going through them on this afterthought shortly. So, yeah, before I do, please do smash a like on the video. It goes a long way. It gets the algorithm up and really helps me out. But let's get into it. West Ham. We started off slow. I wasn't really happy about how we started. And we didn't look like we could break Everton down. And it was such a boring game in that first sort of 25 minutes of the game. Like, I won't lie. It was just passing football and it was just walking football at best. Do you know what I'm saying? But good ball from Emerson into the box. And Jared Bowen is there. He's slightly onside. Slightly. We will say that. And he scores the goal that gets us on our way. Then Mikel Antonio does some good work down the right-hand side, puts the ball in, and Jared Bowen is there again to make it 2-0, and the game is as good as done before half-time. Second half, we come out, and I will get to your comments. I'll go for everyone's comments tonight. Don't worry about that. Second half, we come out, and we were trying to do like a containing job and basically hit this team on the counter-attack, which was good and ideal. Obviously, there were certain substitutions that was made to sort of benefit us. We see Danny Ings also. But second half, we sort of contained Everton, and Everton didn't really pose any threat. I do fear for Everton. As a West Ham fan, I look at Everton and I think they are going down, mate. They really are. They're just not a good team at the minute. But as for us, we get the points. I'm going to make this pretty short and sweet on my afterthought, and I'm going to get through all your comments in the chat. So please do put them in there. Excellent display. It still doesn't paper over the cracks for me. Like, West Ham looked good today against the poor Everton. Let's be honest here. But a win's a win. I will take 3 points however we get them. And I'll be honest with you, there's certain individuals in this team who was absolutely phenomenal. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to go through a few of the players right now. Obviously, the player ratings will be tonight, so I will keep my ratings till later. I'm going to start with this man. What a player we have got on our hands here. Nayef Aguerd. For me, I said it in the summer. I got Kera wrong, but I got this man absolutely spot on. Excellent player. Like, he's so vocal to the other lads who are around him. Tackles are always timed perfectly. He's an excellent player. Now, I did say it the other week. If we keep this man fit, he keeps us in the league. Do you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this man is absolutely top draw. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that with him because obviously I'll go into it later on the player ratings. But another man I want to shout is this man. I thought he was excellent. Angelo Ogbonna today got his head on absolutely everything, threw his body absolutely away of everything. Superb performance from him. He looks like the Angelo Ogbonna is back. Yeah. I can't stress enough how well he played today. Like, praising him up to the hill. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, listen, I'll give him a little shout out today also. I'm going to give one more player a shout out, and it's this man. The man found out he was going to be a father of two, and today he scores two. Excellent today. Excellent. Run his arse off, closing down. How he didn't get booked today, I don't know, but he scored 2 goals. Excellent performance from Jared Bowen. That's the Jared Bowen that we've seen over a long period of time, and do you know what? He's back. Right, if he can continue to do that, I'm not going to get too carried away because it's only one game. If he can do that consistently over the next 5-6 games, I'll be over the moon with him. I really will. As I say, the first goal is an excellent finish. He's the only one who's alert on it. And also, the second goal is a good finish also. So, yeah, listen, I'm going to praise them 3 players up for now. And obviously, later on tonight, I will get into the player ratings. But my final afterthought is this before I come to the chat. Is good win, good 3 points. It's what we needed as a club, as a fan base. Is what we needed. Keep seeing West Ham fucking lose every week. It's painful, right? Every week in, week out. And for me, we can build on this. Very good to see Danny Ings in the side. Some really good touches. And yeah, I'll leave it at that from my side till later on. So let's get to the chat. Let's start off at the top and work my way down, as I always do. Everton was awful. Happy for the win. I agree. Everton weren't good. Really happy to get the 3 points. I do agree. Moyes at least for another 2 games then. I still want Moyes to go, mate, if I'm honest, Tony, if I'm being truthfully honest. But will it happen? I don't know. We are banging trouble. Finally a win. Oh, yeah. I would do, Steve, but I've got no way of contacting you, mate, because you're not on Facebook no more. How can you be over the moon knowing that Moyes won't get sacked and I'm going to go down because of this? I'm not saying that epic. What I'm saying is today you've got to put it as face value. West Ham was excellent today, right? Especially in that first half, right? Especially up for the first sort of 25 minutes, West Ham were okay, but it's boring. Let's be honest here, it was absolutely boring watching us today in that first sort of 25 minutes. And once we scored, we was all right. We was all right. But they've got to make a decision on Moyes. I will say that. Aguerd was immense. Totally agree, Jay Woods. Absolute first-class performance from him. It really is. Do you know what I'm saying? Before I move on, please do smash a like on the video. Get me out there. Come on. Smash them likes up. Let's go. Evening, James. A win. I'd forgotten the Premier League winning feeling. Not going to lie. I totally agree. As I say, there's no better feeling on a Saturday evening when the team's just won and you can enjoy the weekend knowing that we've got 3 points. Totally agree with you. Bowen was solid today, really impressed. Yeah. Great 3 points. And could that be the final nail hammered in Lampard's coffin? I don't know. I don't know on that. I really don't. Bowen needs to have twins more often. Totally agree. Let's get down here. 2 poor teams, to be honest, but obviously happy with the 3 points. Totally agree. It's all about the points for us now. I don't think we can be picky and to moan about anything other than the 3 points. So let's get them, mate. Let's go and get them. How about Everton? They were very bad, mate. Very, very bad. Sorry, James, I can't get excited about this. We're still going to be stuck with him. And Everton are shit, mate. But you've got to appreciate the points, though, man. I understand what people are saying, right? And listen, I'm a West Ham fan, yeah, right? And I want West Ham to win fucking every game they play. And I'm not one of these fans who would want to have lost today just to sack the manager. Do you know what I'm saying? If he's not sacked, voice your concerns and frustration at the owner of this club. That's the one thing I would say to you, Rich. Because I do agree with you, but I'm not going to get fucking negative tonight. No chance. West Ham played well tonight in all aspects of the game. Like going forward, we was okay. Defensively, I thought we was rock solid. And I ain't going to be negative tonight, man. Sad what is happening at Everton, a proper club with no direction. Let's have a go. Where was immense. Lee's in the house. Big up to Lee. Evening, James. Effortless performance without being glamorous. Second half was a case of sitting in and knowing how hopeless Everton were. Totally agree with Lee on that comment. Hopefully this can be the start of some good form. I'm not totally convinced on Moyes, but I've got my fingers crossed. I agree. But you've got to respect it for what it is. Let's be real. Like, if you would have asked us 4 hours ago, like, what do you want? All of us would have said a win. So, yeah. Bowen's almost back to his best. Not yet. Good performance today. I will say that. I thought he was excellent today. But I want to see it over the next 2, 3, 4, 5 games, at least. I know Antonio got the assist, but his lack of effort is shocking. I'm sort of with you on that one. I've got a bit of, as I mentioned that, tonight, 8 o'clock, I will get West Ham Online on because he's going to come at me about Antonio. I mean, he was having a debate in the chat. So this comment that's just come up, we'll be evaluating that at 8 o'clock tonight. So be there for that. Do you still want Moyes out now, Fever? 100%, mate. 100%. One game is not going to change the next 4, 5, 6 games. Listen, we played a poor team today. If we would have just beaten Liverpool or something, or beaten a high-end team, then I would have gone, maybe thought about it a little bit more. But he's got to go. He's got to go, in my opinion. Interesting formation after the first 2 subs. Looked like a 5-3-2 with Ings and Bowen as the 2. Yeah. People will get carried away now, but look at the upcoming games. Keep your heads pips. Yeah, I agree. But you've got to validate the win. We have won a game today, right? I know people are going to say about Moyes, and I understand that. Listen, I'm with you on that. I want Moyes gone. But I'm not going to sit here tonight and start going about the negatives when we've just won a game. We haven't won a game in the last 7, I think it is. So let's be honest on there. There's good times that the opposition have the ball 2 yards away from Antonio. He's walking. I agree. Let's have a look. Let's get down here. Still Moyes out for me. Second half, he panicked. I feel let's get in a better manager. Players are there. I agree. After the goal, we were quicker in the transition from winning possession and getting on the counter. West Ham are a counter-attacking side, mate. I'm not going to lie. Every time I've seen West Ham play, right, and any West Ham fan will tell you this, West Ham are a counter-attacking unit. Like we contain teams and then we hit them on the break. So yeah, and some of them goals were sort of from counter-attacks. Sort of. Emerson today, I thought was also very good. Also, I will say that. Defence looked solid. Aguerd, immense. Yeah, I agree. My feelings towards Moyes, it hasn't changed, but I am glad we've got the 3 points. Bowen and Aguerd were fantastic. We still need another fullback. I agree on that. Lampard could be the second manager of sacked this season. Yeah, totally agree. Let's get down there. Good result, but it's a poor Everton side. I agree on that. What a relief, but Moyes still has to go. I agree on that also. Luca's in the house. Big up to Luca, Arsenal fan. Go and subscribe to his channel. Let's get to Keith's comment. We needed that win. How can any of us be unhappy with that? Yeah, Everton are shit, but so are we. And the 3 points badly needed, Moyes or not. Totally agree with Keith on that comment. You know what I mean? The real problem is that the next game, Moyes will start Souček and Cresswell. Well, I hope Moyes ain't here the next game, mate. I really do. 3 points, clean sheet, up to 15. Can't complain about the performance, but I fear the next few games. Let's get down here a little bit. Ings should have been on at half time. Antonio didn't come back. Yeah, I agree on that. I think Dan needs more game time. Such a tidy player, looked good when he come on. Totally agree. I like Flynn, as everyone knows, and yeah, I think it was all right. What did you think of the subs today, James? I thought the subs were all right, mate. I thought bringing Souček on for Paqueta was the right move, personally. Paqueta was on a yellow card, and I think one more foul from him and he would have been off. He made the subs at the right time today, but Everton didn't pose us any threat. The only thing I would say, if West Ham would have conceded a goal there, yeah, maybe our heads might have dropped down. But do you know what? We didn't, and we won. So it's all good. Fight or win, but I think both teams won because Everton will go and get a better manager. We could be stuck with a dinosaur. Yeah. Just enjoy the points tonight. Moyes, fuck off tomorrow. I totally agree. He won't sack. Give him at least 4 games. Well, listen. At the end of the day, he should be sacked. He should be sacked right now, right? And I hope hope West Ham do the right thing for the fan base. Do you know what I'm saying? One win doesn't paper over all the bad performances that we've seen over recent times. I will say that. So yeah, listen, I agree with you. He should be gone. Let's hope he ain't 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I agree with Martin on that comment, 100%. James, what does Areola need to do to start? To be fair, Chelsea have not looked great. We might be able to get something from that game. Crazy, I know, but maybe I'm just lost in the moment. I ain't worried about the Chelsea game as such. I'm more worried about like West Ham just thinking about what they're going to do in the transfer market. And listen, we've got to enjoy tonight. One thing I'm going to say is West Ham have to, like, as fans, we have to enjoy tonight. But that's our 5th win of the season in the Premier League, so we've got to win. We've got to win today, and let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it, man. So let's get down to there. It was a shocking how Everton had no fight. Yeah, I really do. Fight or win, but does that mean he's going to be here longer, for fuck's sake? For me, possibly, but it's not. Listen, it's down to the owner to do that. So anyone who's got any sort of gripes with it, they should aim it to Sullivan. He's the only man who controls the situation at the minute, in my opinion. He really does. Enjoy the 3 dinosaur points. Yeah. Let's get down here. Right, that's everyone's comment. Yeah, as I say, for me, like it's a good win. It's a good win. And as I say, We haven't won a game since Bournemouth. I think that was in October, I think. So we've got to enjoy this. We've got to enjoy this. Obviously, the next game is huge. The next one, I think it's Newcastle away, I believe. So that's going to be a massive game. But one thing I will say, right, us winning today breeds confidence going on to the next games. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and we do need to start gaining some confidence, because I would like to see West Ham do well in the Prem and do well in the conference. At the minute, I think the conference is so far away from everyone's mind, it's unreal. But, we will see what happens. Martin, delighted for Jared. He needed it big time. Yeah, listen, Jared's been inconsistent this year, right? Anyone who says he hasn't, they're lying. He's been very, very inconsistent, up and down, really bad. So today he scored 2 goals. I want to see it next week and the week after. I want to see them performances consistently. So yeah, I'm with you. Whenever our fans are saying how bad Everton are, they are very bad. Yeah. What he needs to do is fix it, whatever that is. I'll get red on a higher. Thanks for the time, Moisey, but it's time to go. The run we've got coming up is extremely hard. I agree. I really do. Yeah, I think it's time to let him go. This is the first weekend in a long time where I had the right royal hump at a loose end there. You know what I mean? Well, fair enough, Keith. You know what I mean? The wheels have fallen off Zuma. Cole, yeah, just to talk about that from Squirrel. And listen, smash a like on the video. It goes a long way. Really helps me out. Zuma. Anyone who's seen it on Twitter, that first half, he comes flying out for, I don't know what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to do Superman or something. It was unreal what he tried to do. And he went with his feet, went with his head, and then just went with nothing, and then just flew in midair. But he's an injury problem waiting to happen, mate. West Ham is centre half at this club. That's one thing I will say. I thought he got through it, Zuma, but one slight little run, one slight little lot of movement, and we're all fucking shitting bricks with him, big time. Do you know what I'm saying? When are we binning off Mickey, bringing Muffy and letting Dawson go? Yeah, I agree. Any space tonight, Jimbo? Not sure yet, mate. I'm doing something at 8 o'clock on here. So I'll be doing that, and then who knows? The night is young, people. So, James, are we Moyes in or Moyes out? Martin, I'm Moyes out. I was Moyes out 4 or 5 hours ago, and I'm Moyes out now. One victory doesn't paper over what has happened over the last few months. I will say that. Happy with the win, but letting Everton have 68% possession and sitting back on a 2-0 lead is not pretty to watch. Wish Moyes had that killer instinct and have the team to kill the game off. Thing is, I think he's got the players to kill the game off, but he just doesn't believe so. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's a win. Need to replace Zuma. Jam needs, yeah, I agree. Why do we, as so-called fans, dig out individuals whether we win or lose, and not just analyse the team performance? Strange. Well, I've not dug out anyone. Trini, just want to say that. Antonio made a great pass to Bowen. Anyone see that? Yeah. Just beat the worst team. Still too defensive. Good job. Bowen was on it. I will say that. Listen, before I carry on with the comments, because I will get through all these comments tonight. Before the goal, I would like everyone in the chat to tell me what they thought of West Ham up until Bowen's first goal. Because I thought we was flat, really. We had a good shot from Benny that Pickford tipped over the bar, and we really didn't do anything else. We looked good, but yeah, again, it was the same old thing. Nothing going forward. So I'd just like to ask everyone in the chat, they could tell me what they think from the start of the game up to Jared Bowen's goal, what they thought of West Ham, please. I'll be grateful to hear what your thoughts are. Bowen just lacks a little belief and confidence, but as soon as he scored, he was getting back to his best. Totally agree. We looked terrible before the goal. I totally agree on that. Poor. Good first 5 minutes, then dropped off very nervous. I agree on that. We were slow to start, and that's the fear I do have with West Ham at the minute. When we start off slow. If teams score against us early, yeah, then we're up against it. I don't like this slow starting. I will say that. The Cole game was a non-event. Everton looked like they didn't want to be there. Do you know what? I was quite shocked at Everton how bad they were. They was passive. We was two teams look happy and sit and wait. Yeah, also both teams were flat, easing into the game. Before the goal, West Ham looked low in confidence, but Everton looked even worse. Yeah, this changes nothing for me. Moyes out. Totally agree. Mr. Bean could have got us beaten Everton. Wait till Newcastle. I agree with Lawrence on that. I think the Newcastle game will show where we're at. Nice cup of coffee. Yeah, listen, I will sort of say this. The next game, or next two or three games, if West Ham put in good performances against them, then, do you know what I'm saying? Well, things might be looking up. Moyes has to go, in my opinion. It's very hard to sit here and criticise the manager when we've just lost, but I was criticising him before today's game. So if I'm going to be consistent, which I plan to be, Moyes should go. Moyes should go, and we should bring a new man in, new ideas, and hopefully get us out of this mess. I will say that. So Daddy is in the house. Hope you're well, Sir Daddy. So yeah, listen. Tonight, 8 o'clock, I'm doing the player ratings. Mitchell's there. I will get West Ham online there. Even though he drives me mental, and we will go through the player ratings tonight. So that's 8 o'clock tonight, everyone. I will say that. Let's have a look, see if everyone else has got anything in the chat. You can see why both sides are down there, but we have got to enjoy the win. Totally agree, Steve. Totally agree on that comment. Yeah, we don't win games often, so how can we sit here and moan about it? Do you know what I'm saying? Listen, if you'd have asked me this 24 hours ago, I thought West Ham would draw this game. Right, I just thought like this game would be a draw. I didn't see Everton being as bad as they are. Yeah, I was quite shocked really how bad Everton are. Everton was never like that years ago, and never like that sort of in recent times. But seeing them today, they look fucking awful, mate, if I'm being honest. And it was only it was a dead game up until Bowen scored. And do you know what? At least Bowen was on it today. Do you know what I mean? Like even Benny, for instance, Benny was okay today. He wasn't vintage Benny, I will say that, and that's coming from me. So yeah, I will say that. I need a new manager who's willing to attack the likes of Newcastle, agree, and Chelsea. We all know Moyes gets defensive against big and small teams. Moyes will get defensive against a team of Moyes. Yeah, I agree. Great comment, this one. Aguero's captain. I thought he was absolutely first class. I did shout him out earlier on in the stream, and I'll shout him out again. What I like today, if anyone sort of picks up on this, Naya Aguero, right, he's shouting literally at Angela Bonner and Zuma, right, and tell it like literally in their faces, like vocal. He's reading the game is excellent. He's got the pace, recovery pace. He's tackling his first class. He's one top player that we've got on our hands, and I've been calling this for a long, long time. I said if West Ham keep this man fit, we will get out of trouble. Do you know what I mean? We have to keep Naya Aguero fit. He's fucking immense, absolutely immense, man. He is. All right, let's get down here. Let's have a look. What we got? 3 vital points. Congratulations to Moyes on the sack race against. Oh yeah, well you know. If you want, I can join the player ratings. Oh, so Daddy, I might let you join the player ratings tonight, mate. I'll see how we go. But thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much, son. West Ham online is probably Moyes in again. Good grief. Probably not. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Aguero's class, great speed, very good passing, and great interceptions. Totally agree on that comment, mate. Agree. Aguero's a born leader. Totally agree on that. I can't praise Naya Aguero up enough. And when me and West Ham Online have been debating on this channel, and we've been going at each other, when he brings up, i.e., people like Rob Newman into a discussion and says he blames Rob Newman, I can't have it. Because I look at what Rob Newman's brought to the club in the players that we've got, Paqueta, Skamaka, Aguero, to name them 3, they're not bad players. And now if Aguero, I called it in the summer, anyone who's followed my channel for a long time, I said this man could be an absolute real deal player at West Ham. Do you know what I'm saying? And we got him for £30 million, which is immense for this club. It really, really is. Our defence has been stronger this season than our attacks. then the so-called big teams will attack us. We just need to be sound in defence and take our chances. I think what it is with West Ham, just to come back on that comment from Trini there, for me, West Ham need to go out and buy a left wing back and a right wing back of a decent standard. I do agree with Sadadi. Emerson was good, was great today. I won't say he's great. I thought he was very good today, but that's what we need. I just don't think West Ham have got the personnel to play the system that we're trying to play. I think we've got the centre halves to do it, but I don't think we've got the wing backs to do it. So, do you know what? If we can go out and get a left back and a right back, or just a left back, would be nice. Then I think we'd be fine. Scoring goals was the problem. We start so slow. Can you imagine if we played someone who were totally up for it? Yeah, I do agree on that. We can't carry on consistently starting this slow. And you know what? Best way of summing this up is when you go back to the Brentford game, West Ham started fast. Then they conceded and their confidence went. Today, where we scored the first goal, I always said, and I've done it on Spaces during the week, I said that if West Ham score first, West Ham win. It's as simple as that. It sort of happened. Agree on the left wing back and the right wing back. We lack pace on the wings for the counter. Totally agree on that comment. Really do. I think if we're going to play this 3-4-3, I'm not a fan of 3-4-3 or 5-3-2 or whatever way they sum it up. I'm not a fan. I've never been. I like West Ham in a 4-3-3 system or a 4-2-3-1 in players in certain positions. But if they are going to go back to this three at the back with wing backs and all this, then they have to get the personnel in there. It's going to take some time, I think, that I believe anyway, to get where we want to get to, so to speak. So, yeah. Emerson should have been starting over Cresswell all season long. Cosmo has spoken there. That is from Cosmo. Right. I'm going to wrap this up there. So, listen, I've had 101 people in the chat. Please do smash a like on the video. Right. Get me to 50 likes. That I would really appreciate it. And I'll be back tonight, 8 o'clock. With West Ham Online, with Mitchell, and trust me, I think this is going to be a bit of a heated one. I don't know why, because West Ham Online said to me today that Antonio was basically one of the best players on the pitch, and I totally and utterly disagree with him. So listen, be there for that. Be there for that. As Tony Gale said today, we need to pass the ball forwards and more quickly when in possession. That's been the part of the problem. Totally agree on that, mate. I really do. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. Take care. I'll see you at 8. And yeah, enjoy it, people. West Ham have won a game. Take it easy, man.
There it is. I've never found a love like this.